What's going on, guys? So today I think what I want to do is I'm gonna pull off the Wing West bumper and put my J front bumper back on because I think it's not the right time to put the kit on, given the fact that it's all cracked up in all sorts of places. The side skirt itself, it's like all like jacked up. I trimmed it a lot because it wasn't fitting correctly, and the other one in the backyard is actually missing about 2.5–3 inches on the fender side. So I mean, obviously I really don't want to take the time to like try to guesstimate shape and then fiberglass or urethane the missing piece of it. So I think for right now I am going to keep the kit off. I've spent like a month trying to fit it, and this one is pretty terrible. So I'm probably going to put the car back on the ground just so I can have the car to drive around instead of mobbing the van all the time. I may also pull off my SI wheels and throw on my ITRs with the ATR K Sports and adjust my ride height because the car is actually kind of low. So I want to adjust it, probably a respectable 1 inch gap all around. I may keep the fenders on the car, even though this one is all sorts of deformed. But this side is perfectly fine. But if I can't get the CRX bumper to fit with these fenders, I'm probably going to pull them off to throw my stock ones back on. And like I said, just to have the car back on the floor and driving. It still has a full tank of gas, fully registered, insured, and all that good shit. So I might as well just have the car down on the ground to drive around and enjoy until I can further figure out what I'm going to do as far as finishing the body kit or finishing the motor. But at least have it on the ground so I can have the driveway cleared out so I can take other customers that's been hitting me up for like dump tube jobs and stuff like that, down pipe or up pipe, and more funds to do stuff with. So when I was fitting that bumper a while back, I made a little bash bar because I didn't want to remove my bumper support off my stock bumper or my J bumper. So I had this fabbed up. It's pretty sturdy. I may take it off and make it into like bash bar / bull bar and put it on my brother's wagon over there. After a few minor adjustments, I was able to get everything fit up alright. This fender lines up pretty well for the OEM for aftermarket fiberglass fenders. That surprised me. But this one, you can obviously tell the difference between this thickness and how big this one is. I don't know why. I don't have the plastic in there either under the corner light. But this will do for now. So this is one thing about aftermarket fiberglass fenders. They come with a hole smaller than what the clips or 10 mil holes and stuff are supposed to be. So you can file them, at least this is my theory, so you can file them until your piece fits where you want it to be. So you can see the molding is off like alignment to the door molding, and what I got to do here is sand the bottom to bring it down until it matches. Granted, the fender is the jacked up side and it sits higher than it's supposed to, but working with the position it's currently in, that's how I'm going to do it, since this fender is going to get replaced anyways with another pair that I'm going to be ordering So now I gotta just kind of fit all the trim pieces and stuff so it doesn't look like, you know, cars missing pieces and shit. So alright, so the car's back on the ground. I did not adjust the suspension. I did not change out my wheels. I didn't want to, you know, work into the night because I was getting irritated trying to fit my door cap that goes underneath the molding, and then I obviously don't have the other bottom in good condition because the other one's all drilled out. But came to my realization that I broke all the clips, so I was trying to find another way to kind of put it on without the clips, and it took me quite a while to try to come up with something, which I completely failed at. Did not put that cap on, so I was like, you know, hell with it. I'm not gonna put it on. I'm just gonna see if I can source somebody selling a set with clips so I can just clip them on and then bolt the 10 mil down. I didn't change the suspension because the form and function that's on here is adjusted to this height, and I changed from the CRX to the wagon whenever I want this low height. Just swapping the suspension out instead of adjusting them. And if I wanted a higher ride height, I changed that to the Skunk 2s that's over there on the shelf. But I was just irritated, so I didn't even swap the suspension. And I wanted to put the ITRs on because I wanted to go spiritual driving, but again, irritated, I didn't swap the suspension. Plus, I have Falcons on here. They will do the job for spiritual driving, so I may or may not take it up to the hills or some twisties here locally just to kind of go for a drive. But I'm leaving the CRX as is right now, and hopefully maybe next week or something I'll go to the junkyard and try to source me the skirt and complete that. But I think what I'm going to do right now maybe is fab up an intake just to kind of squeeze into this video. But I know for sure I don't have a filter, but I may just make a 2-inch transition to 3 with a V-stack. I don't know, I gotta go through my scrap bin and see what I can find. But maybe I'll answer some questions. I'm gonna go on my phone real quick, try to find some questions to kind of give some answers to. So earlier this week I posted up a video regarding my sedan for sale. It's an 88 clean title, all stock, and I had just pulled all the good stuff out of it, like all the aftermarket components, and swapped them over to this car, and some going into my brother's, he's not home, but some went into my brother's wagon. And last night I was on GMAN's Hate Production on YouTube, and he's OG, man. I've been following him since I first seen him on Honda Tech way back. And like, the more I watch his stuff, the more I wanted to build a road race car. Circuit, closed course, autocross, things of that nature, other than straight line racing. And that's what I have the CRX for. This is my 1320 car that I am trying to finish for next season, and the wagon is more like an all-around car. Like, it can handle while going fast, depending whatever type of rate. I can circuit it, or I can drag it. So that's an all-around car. This is my drag car, and like, I really want a road race car. I want to step into that category, and honestly, I think I'll do road race before I get into drifting. But I literally have everything to make a road race car, other than a motor. Granted, this motor would do just fine in some of the the classes that they have for road racing, but I have like all the B series swap transmission and whatever, to put a B16 in here, or I really don't want to do B20. I want reliability, so B16, more than enough power. I have two set of ATR K Sport 215, 225s. I got Skunk 2 suspension over there. Obviously lower control arm and sway bar in here, and it'll utilize a lot more in this car as a road race car than a drag car. And like, I have just about everything. With my skills and knowledge, you know, I can make this car run cherry. Strip the back end, do a roll cage. I don't know, thinking out of the box right now before even like starting with the simple process of building a race car. But leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think about building road race car. And I'm going to do this for myself because I really do want to do road racing, because I've never done it other than spiritual driving out here, which is not the same. And like, build an entry level car for maybe next year and do a mix of drag and road race. I don't know. So I ended up just washing up the car. I don't have anything else planned today. But I think that's just gonna wrap up this video, because it's getting dark. And again, guys, I'm gonna be out there in Corona, California this Saturday for the Chronicles Year 9 meet. And if you guys are in the area or going to the show yourself, you know, come find me, say what's up, let's collaborate. I'll be out there with Tommy, Honda Street Garage. So I will hoping to meet some of you guys.